I'm back for Dust's ongoing coverage of Fragadelphia 19. I'm catching up with Empathy from Supernova Comets following the end of the Big L tournament. So to start, eliminated Big L, a top six. How are you feeling? I believe you went out to take flight in a three-mapper.
Yeah. It was okay. I feel like we could have done a lot better. I feel like we kind of expected to make the finals of it, but not the worst results. I mean, we kind of trolled like a winning position, and it's like it is what it is. But I think overall the spirits are pretty good, and it's just kind of regained for like the next tournament in like Knoxville, and we did pretty okay overall. Not the result we wanted, but it's okay.
I believe that also came off of a top four in the Little L, and then we haven't seen you for some time actually in the main event because unfortunately you did go out against Demolition in stage one. Kind of a surprising result after such a strong, recent showing from Supernova Comets. What do you think went wrong in stage one?
Just like we weren't awake yet. First match of the LAN, we just came off of a break. As we kind of had a extremely like packed 6 months to start off the year, just preparing for Impact and playing every event we could for VRS. So we decided to take a little break, and it felt like we just weren't really back in time, and we weren't really warm for our first game, and it kind of just felt like no one was playing the way we normally do.
So you don't feel like it was a true reflection of your form?
I think it was an incredibly fake result, to be honest. I think we played more like ourselves the rest of the tournament, even like the game right after. It just is what it is, It's our fault, and we'll do better next time.
Coming, ahead of this tournament, like you said, you were on break. Before that, you were at ESL Impact Finals. We did see sometime this week, I believe, on Friday, you notched a VRS invite to Impact. The ESL Impact League Season 8. Not a surprise there. You are the highest ranked Impact team on the North American VRS. How are you feeling about the upcoming VRS season, despite us not knowing yet? Pardon me, Impact season, despite us not really knowing yet who the other six teams are going to be.
I don't think it matters who the other teams are. I'm so confident. I think my whole team is so confident. I think it's just kind of be a practicing time. We're going to use most of the games as practice just to work on whatever we're working on. I don't think we're too worried. Our main focus is going to be, the ECL Cups and, other VRS events that we get invited to, and just our international Impact games. I don't think regional, I don't know what the word is, but like regional Impact events or like online should be that hard for us.
Keeping the focus on Impact, during the summer player break, you did announce that you're looking for a new organization and currently in talks about whether or not you'll continue with Supernova Comets. Can you tell me what's going on there?
Nothing much. We're open to any org offers. We talked about Supernova Comets. Our contract ended at the beginning of this month, and we're not re-signing till the start of next month. So we have a little bit of time to get other org offers to see if anything comes our way. Supernova's been great. They've been super supportive of everything we do, and they've helped us, tremendously. But they understand that if an org offered us like more and we had like more opportunity, that we would go with that. But it's seeming more like we're gonna stay with Supernova, which is fine. They've been great, and I expect to play with them like next season. But we are open to offers until we re-sign.
Has anything come across your radar yet in regards? I know you've played some for some really big Impact team, whether Evil Geniuses, DSM Impact, but it seems like, big orgs aren't really investing in any Impact right now. What's your thoughts on that?
Honestly, I'm going to say it's just because we have 5 trans players, and I feel like a lot of orgs kind of don't want like the backlash or to like deal with like the trolls online, and so it's kind of sad just because we are like a good team and we put in so much work and we have results to like show for it. We're like the most watched Impact team almost every like LAN, or I've been on the most watched Impact team almost like every season, and typically with that comes like a ton of sponsors and opportunity, but there just hasn't been any for us, and so it's kind of depressing in a way, but it is what it is, and it doesn't like bother us too much.
In that regard, does it give you some appreciation and more, maybe perhaps willingness to stay with Comets because they've defended the team from all the backlash, especially all the horrific backlash we saw at Season 7 finals?
I mean, yeah, we love Supernova. They've been incredible to us. We've never had a single issue working with them. So as far as like orgs go, and like I guess being like respectful and just doing what they should, their due diligence, I guess they've been absolutely perfect, and no complaints there. It's just that they are a smaller org, so there's not as many resources as there would be on like some of the bigger names like I've had in like EG and like similar orgs to that. But as far as like just giving us what we need, they've been incredible, and I'm perfectly fine and happy to support them in the future.
Moving from one mixed competition, Fragadelphia 19, into your next competition after this will be the Dusty US Eagle Master Series, starting on August 11th, where you did notch an invite. Yeah?
We are playing
You
that,
are
but I
playing?
think
You did accept an invite, I remember.
we did accept an invite, but I think there's like Thunderpick, and I don't know if we're playing like, I think there's like a CCT thing before then, but I think we're going to be playing everything we can this following week. We should have a lot of games.
It's definitely going to be a busy time for the North American scene. But let's just assume, you're playing the Eagle Master Series, close to my heart. I think you were in the last couple seasons. How are you feeling about your chances of making playoffs this season?
Great. As long as we play our game and kind of regroup from our break, I think we'll be fine. We're still, incredibly confident as a team, and our vibe in general is, really good and really positive. So I'm confident we'll do good, but we never know. We could have unfortunate seeding and stuff, but I'm excited to play it and see how it goes.
And then final question for you. Of all the NA Impact teams, and perhaps even among all the European Impact teams as well, Supernova Comets are the squad that plays in the most mixed gender competitions. You go to all the FRAGs, you play in all the online cups. How important do you think that is for your continued growth?
Incredibly. I mean, as a player, I don't want Impact to be my final goal. As much as I love it and love the league, my goal as a player is to be, the best player I can be. And I think it is for everyone on my team. And so, performing well in mixed competition is the ultimate objective. And so playing as much as we can to get VRS and more invites and more experience is, what we care about. And it's not so much that we want to play just, it gives us the most money or whatever. It's that we actually care about improving. And so playing, every competition we can is incredibly important to us. And it's the thing we care the most about is just how much we play.
All right, that's Empathy from Supernova Comets. Whatever competition they play in next, I'm not quite sure right now. I'm sure we'll see them there. Thank you so much for your time.